Wait a minute. Yeah, dude, you were 1 point off. Oh my god, that's wild.
Back-to-back
Uh,
weeks.
crazy times. What's going on, folks? I know we are late getting started tonight. Was hoping Bishop would be able to make it. I hope maybe he still can. We'll see what happens. But
They called
in
him
the
the sub.
meantime, exactly. Yeah, that's all we did. We subbed in. We brought in Ace for the night. So we are fortunate to have him with us, of course. Ace, this is your first time over here on
Oh
Rattler
yeah, I
Roundup.
didn't realize that. I was planning to join sometime like after the semester finishes in 2 weeks, but y'all got me a little early. Even though I have a bunch of work I'm still doing, I'm hopping in.
Yeah, and then plus this is like the last episode of, I think, for 2025. I know he did say we're gonna be back in 2026. That's when he wanted to start it back up. Oh crap, jeez, look at me. I didn't even have it ready. I'm tripping. This is how you know it's past my bedtime. Oh my gosh. It's been straight days of podcast. But nevertheless, yeah, we got a good one for y'all this evening, folks. And as always, too, much like last night, on the OG Strike Zone, doing the Monday night recap. Continue to support Fang Exchange. Ace, as you know, too, this is FAMU's NIL Collective. Ashley and Tasha do a great job. What's up, little baby 245? Yeah. What's up, Kevin Talley?
Hey, Kevin Talley. Hey, He got a new profile picture on his YouTube account.
Oh, man, he been had that.
No, he didn't have that last week. Anyways,
I know I'm
keep
not
it
tripping.
going.
But yeah, continue to support Fang Exchange. They do a great job. I know today was also the day of giving, and I even know too. Last night Mr. Campbell hinted at it, or not hinted at. He mentioned it. Give $18.87 to Fang Exchange. Everybody should be shooting for that goal and everything as well. Even you, Ace. Yes, I'll send you the Cash App as well.
I'll do it once they fire a certain somebody.
Bro, you need to stop.
The agenda. The agenda lived.
What's crazy is I defended you when we were discussing that last night. They were like, nobody really picked FAMU to lose that game. I was like, Ace sure picked them to lose, and Ace hit it right on the mark. They were like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, no, like go back and check it. Like he
run the tape.
Yeah, I'm like he picked them to lose.
Hey,
and I didn't believe him either. Turns out he was right.
We don't got no intro, and then we can talk straight about that, right?
Oh, we don't have an intro for the show.
All right, cool. Now that the Booze was filming something last week there, saw that Texas upset coming Friday night, saw it coming there, but I also saw FAMU. The agenda lived. There's some agenda involved in that pick, but to get the back-to-back scores 1 point off, that was crazy on back-to-back weeks. But yeah, I was like, FAMU got issues, but that certain person who likes to piano a little bit too much, getting his PhD and whatnot, softball, whatnot. Yeah, it ran as I expected,
Yeah,
Teams,
I was telling,
not it.
I was telling because we had Kelvin and we had Keith on Saturday after the game. I was like, it just seemed like the pressure just continued to mount and mount and mount since Miami, and then in that game, the pressure just burst, And I told everybody. Well, I came on here Saturday and told everybody. I'm like, yeah, RJ turned into Jamarcus Russell when he did not need to.
Be good at one point though to turn into Jamarcus Russell.
What, for like 2 weeks? Jamarcus Russell was good for 2 weeks.
No, I'm saying Jamarcus Russell was still the first overall pick kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So he was good at some point in his career. RJ is watching that family. I don't think he was ever like that. You know what I mean? Anyways, no offense to him, but
no, none taken.
Anyways,
trust me. Trust me, dude. There's so much I have to tell you about when we finish up right tonight. There's so much regarding this I have to tell you about. But with that being said, also real quick, shout out to FAMU's women's volleyball. So
Yeah,
yeah,
FAMU, since I've been doing this like the last 4 years now, FAMU's volleyball has always been good.
it's like been 4 out of the last 5 years they've won the SWAC tournament.
Yeah,
in
that's what I mean.
volleyball.
Like they've been like dog walking everybody there. So shout out them.
They were an 8 seed coming in, took out Prairie View, and then after that just continued to steamroll their way through, won the championship, and now you're in probably one of the toughest regions. Oh my gosh, I misspelled Austin. I'm gonna take that down.
Don't feel bad.
Sheesh Louise. Oh my god, I'm taking that down. We're not gonna put that back up. But yeah, so they're headed to the Austin Regional for volleyball, and so they're in the same region as Texas, Penn State, who are both volleyball powerhouses. It's crazy those two are both in the same region, as well as USF is also in that region, and FAMU. And FAMU has the luxury of playing Texas. USF gets the luxury of playing Penn State.
Oof. Anyways, hey, I'm gonna say I think FAMU women's volleyball team got a better shot at winning than USF's.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, either.
I'm pretty sure Penn State's volleyball, from what I've tuned in, I tuned into women's volleyball here and there, but I know Penn State's is really good.
They are. Both of them are. I was actually, because my sister's a huge volleyball head. She was telling me Texas volleyball, the U.S. Olympic team goes to the University of Texas to scout talent primarily.
Bruh, their women's volleyball is 35-2.
Yeah, USF might die.
Huh?
USF might die.
Yeah.
So,
but FAMU's women's volleyball, they got some. I don't know if you call them dogs, but the female Rattlers got it. They got it.
Yeah. I mean, they look good, man. They look good. Also, too, FAMU's men's basketball. I think this game actually just wrapped up against Jacksonville tonight. Let's see, FAMU basketball. So
FAMU when we watched them, when that was beginning of the month, we watched them play USF.
They still haven't won a game
beginning of the month anymore, but last month at this point. They weren't bad, but when you see them playing these type of schools, they're just outclassed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a couple of dumb turnovers here and there. So,
yeah.
When you play these kind of schools, to only lose by 30 to Georgia, who's notoriously put out some squads.
Yes, I just saw the score too as well. They did drop it in overtime, 82-85. I was like, man, they had it. They had it, man. Dang. It's coming though. It's coming. They're gonna get one eventually.
They're coming along slowly but surely. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's better than what they were
2 years ago.
2 years ago. I was about to say 3. I wasn't sure if it was 3 or 2, but yeah.
And then as well too, you had the other game tonight as well. The women played Jacksonville as well, and that was the men's. Okay, so this game actually as well just wrapped up. And where is it at? Let me see. I did hear some chatter going on about it. So they also lost tonight too, 63-70, which I think that's the closest margin of defeat they've had all year. So, I mean, again, they're trending up. So, I mean, I think eventually it will come. As you can see for the ladies, they play University of Florida next in Gainesville at 3 p.m. on the 17th. So get out and support them if you're in the area or close nearby. I'm wondering when conference play starts. I'll be ready when that happens. I'll be happy when that happens. The women do what they've always done. They have a lead all the way into the fourth quarter, then give it up and lose the game. Yeah, and a lot of people have been alluding to the fact that this is a talented team, but much like football, they're probably not being led by the right person.
Hey, I mean, I don't really want to get into this too much tonight, but like, the
Oh,
right
don't.
person who left FAMU, they could be coming, staying in Florida, just moving a little further north, getting closer back to FAMU, but not to FAMU, going a little about 3 hours away. That could work for them. Anyways,
Yeah. So
this is
hey,
the
so
schedule for next year.
it's
Yeah,
projected. Yeah. Hey, so tell
they're
me.
starting 0-3.
Oh no, I mean this isn't like the final, like what the dates are. So again, the dates.
Oh, okay.
These are
But I
like
mean,
just.
if it's something like this where like they play South Carolina State to open the year, and let's say
I've heard that trip is to
who's their
Orangeburg.
Sun Belt team going to be this year? Because I don't think they're playing.
I've heard they play
They're not playing
Samford.
American. It's who?
They play Samford, who's also an FCS team, who also went 1-11. So I mean, heck, you can't beat a 1-11 team in your conference. So I mean, who knows what'll happen against a 1-11 team that's a PWI FCS program.
No, I was surprised they didn't have they haven't announced who's gonna be like, because normally like every year they'll play either an American or a Sun Belt type of team.
Mm.
So I'm surprised they haven't announced who that is yet. But
No, it's just Miami. Miami's the money game this year.
They're still starting 0-3. If it's cool. If
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know. If he comes back to, because again we talked about this Monday night. It's like I look at this schedule and I see maybe 1, 2.
I don't see no guarantees with what's his face running the show. Maybe Alcorn, because when we pick Alcorn, they choke, but otherwise, there's nothing really. I see guaranteed. Maybe Southern, but that's because Southern was so bad this year. But like,
I mean, they did hire Marshall Faulk, but I mean, for me, the jury's still out on that as well too. But I truthfully speaking, and this is me just being generous, I only see right now 3 games that you can absolutely say like I have confidence. Yeah, I have confidence they could win, and that's for the Orange Blossom Classic. I mean, right now, that's hard to gauge right now. I thought it was going to be South Carolina State, but now people are saying that's going to be a trip to Orangeburg. I don't know. Maybe you can get Howard again. Who knows? But looking at this right now, I see maybe 3 games you could probably win. Like Alcorn, I think you can pull that out. Pine Bluff.
That's in Alcorn. I thought that was in Tallahassee.
Oh no, yeah, that's in.
I'd say that's like 60-40 FAMU because that 40% or that 60% is because of the Alcorn chokes when we pick them tax that I hate. Mm-hmm. But yeah. I don't think we'll win any games next year because of all the stuff. Hey, you ain't the only one. That's all I got to say.
You ain't. Not to mention the All-American punter just hopped in the portal. Or not punter, kicker. The All-American kicker just hopped in the portal.
Don't blame anybody who jumps in the portal after this year.
Me neither. Jeez, you sound just like Keith. I don't either. So, yeah, right now, it could go 0-12. It could. It sure could. That's a possibility.
That's about right. Yeah.
They keep playing around. It ain't going to be pretty.
What we say? They got till what, Friday?
Yeah, I gave them the deadline of December 5th to make a move. They canceled the post-game interview. The Monday
that announcement, I'm going to be real. That announcement should have come at 8:00 Saturday night.
Yes, I agree. I
don't know what's taking them so long. Is what 1 year left on the contract? Is the buyout that much?
There's no buyout.
Oh, cool. Even better.
Yeah, I think it's like a 2-month.
Miami makes too much sense. Bring the MEAC champ here. That would make it rock down there. Yeah, y'all will get like FAMU would get belt if they do that.
Yeah, they'll get belt, but they'll get a payday. A lot of really good pieces are going to hop in the portal if there's no change in the coach. I agree. Oh, this is a good one. I think we'll have to wait till after this Saturday or December 12th to really get at Coach Jackson. Okay, he's talking about Tremaine at Prairie View. Yeah, no, he's right. You'd have to wait till after this weekend. If that's who you want, he's making $280K right now at Prairie View. You're going to have to either match or exceed that plus incentives if you're going to try to steal him away. If it's Quinn Gray at some point, yeah, and this is, again, like I told you, Ace, no buyout. If it is Quinn, he's not even making $200K at Albany State right now. So, I mean, you could bring him in, propose a salary similar to what you gave Colsey, although I'm like Keith, whoever structured the contract for Colsey did not do a good job.
Just be glad there's no buyout.
Yeah, no, facts, which is insane to me because
don't be like the team across the railroad,
train
tracks, however you want to call it, who doesn't have the money to buy out their coach, who they should be buying out right now. But we'll talk about all that stuff tomorrow and whatnot. But focusing on FAMU, just be glad. I know the contract structure terrible because it was a 3-year deal he signed, right?
3 years, $720,000.
And it was backloaded, I believe, right?
He's set to make $240,000 next year if he stays or if he's kept. My thing is, look, if I'm lawyer or no lawyer, I need to know how much is my buyout if I get fired. That's just me personally. Anything I sign, I'm making sure I have a buyout because right now the price to be a fired head coach in college football is
better than me. Look, it's better than being a employed college football head coach.
What? Man, look. So that's insane to me that you just signed on the dotted line knowing you have no buyout. That's crazy to me.
Hey, well, you probably shouldn't have had that job to begin with, but substitute teacher vibes, if you know what I mean. We talked about this at length with a certain NFL team. Pretty much the same situation.
Nah, it really is giving substitute teacher vibes. And right now, the substitute teacher can't control the class. And right now, all the parents are starting to see and realize it.
Amen on that. They need to hire a permanent teacher there that's actually qualified and useful.
I really hope there is a 220 meeting tomorrow. Because if there is, oh boy.
Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm sick as hell right now. I'm still here.
No, you're good, man. I know there is a board of trustees meeting Thursday that they called. So something's about to go down. We'll see what it is. Also, too, real quick, yeah. Oh yeah, no, because dude, that makes for some good entertainment, dude. Yeah, Ace Night. If you get a chance, I gotta send you the link to one of those and let you watch one of them. Also, I just want to point out too, this was the preseason poll. When you look back on it, this is why I keep these. I keep these just so we can look back on them. Oh, wait till tomorrow night because I got all of them. It's funny how this all shook out. In the West, the top 2 teams didn't really amount to be much. The number 3 team won the West. Yes, Jackson State won the East. FAMU, what? What are they? What is that? Like the 4th best team now? They're not even top 3 anymore in the East?
No.
So what? 1, 2, 3, 4 teams in the East beat them this year. All the teams in the East beat them except Alabama A&M. This is also true. People thought I was tripping when I called this season a flop before the Howard game.
I wasn't high on them when we did. But the very first week that we came back, I'll run the tape. After last year when I saw that team that could not tackle and could not run the football, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna be defensive coordinator, right? When Simmons, when Willie was there.
Smitty was the DC, right? Ryan Smitty.
Yeah,
he was the DC. That's who should have gotten promoted as the head coach. But me personally, I feel like because he's a white man, I feel like the people in charge didn't want to hire him. That's just my personality. That's just me personally. That's my take of it.
This is See, when stuff like that happens, you know better than what FSU does. But I digress. Not getting into that.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
But
We need one of those to be determined to play either Howard in DC or New York, Tennessee State, or A&T in Indy.
I want to see Tennessee State. I can't lie. I really want to see Tennessee or Delaware State. That'd be really.
Or Delaware State and Philly. Fame needs to get back to establishing a Northeast presence again.
I like this one though. I would like to see FAMU with a new head coach, of course, playing like a Delaware State or a Tennessee State. Those would be good games.
I would like to see them get back to playing Tennessee State, honestly. That's a game that's gone away for a while now. Maybe, in my opinion, you need to prove you can win down in the Southeast first before you can take the show up Northeast.
Like I said, they need a new head coach first before we get into any of that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I like this one too. Hey, just make sure you properly book Atlanta. Make sure you have enough people for the seats and all that. We don't need another situation.
Oh, dude, yeah, and see, that was Valley's fault. That right there.
It was their fault, but they stood on business and they still won when they had to win.
That's also true too. That's also that's even sad. That's the sad part. Not to mention, plus, come to find out, they had a bad week of practice where nobody was even dialed in. They screwed around all week in practice and still came out there and beat them. And that's what Janky promote.
What I tell you,
man, it's insane actually how you got that right. And then you were 1 point off. You said 34-31 and it ended 30.
I was 1 point off back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, because you said Bethune was going to win 37-34.
And I believe they won 38.
Yeah.
And then I said this past week I said 34-31 and they won 35-31.
We might need to just do a score prediction for the SWAC championship and the SEC championship because I just want to see where your thing is at tomorrow. I just want to see.
Tomorrow won't have no booze, so we won't have that vision.
Because my thing now is just I have to know because whatever you come up with, I may need to put down for a parlay.
Just add a point.
Yeah, no, for real. Let me just add a point. So if you say, oh, it's going to be 16-14 in favor of Jackson State, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, so that means they're going to win 17-14. Got it.
What's the game exactly? I forgot. I have no idea.
It's all conference. Oh, Prairie
I know who's the conference champ. Prairie View? Oh, God.
Yeah. Also, this is also a rumor, too. I do not like this idea. I think this is a horrible idea, honestly.
What? This probably won't even happen. No,
so they're renovating Camping
Why would
World.
they have it in the bounce house? You know why?
Jaguars.
It's because the Jaguars are going to.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is truthfully a bad idea. I don't like the idea of having the Florida Classic on UCF's campus for a multitude of reasons. You're going to blend. You see already how jam-packed the grounds at Camping World are.
I will just say this quick and easy. But all they got to do is a very simple solution. You just have the Jaguars on the road that week.
That's also true. I've said personally,
the Bucks and USF get away with it all the time.
Yes, but see, the thing too is if you're not able to even get in there, I wouldn't even go over to UCF. I'd rather bring the game over here. Bring the game over here for 1 year and then go right back. It ain't gonna. I know I get it. A lot of people have bad memories of the final days of the Florida Classic being in Tampa, and because the Tampa Mall used to close early and stuff just to keep all the black folks out and racism and all these other things factored in. It's 1 weekend.
It's pretty big, but not compared to Camping World, I think.
Yeah, it's not compared. Yeah, it's really not compared to Camping World. It's to be honest with you, it's an erector set, and you can feel it vibrating if you jump around enough in there, and you kind of feel like it's going to kind of implode on itself.
That's what they call the bounce house.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, my thing is the parking situation around the stadium because of the fact of the entire UCF student bodies on campus, plus you're bringing in all these folks from FAMU, all these folks from Bethune-Cookman. So you've really got like 3 schools converging on one campus.
That won't
This
work.
ain't This ain't like the MEAC SWAC Challenge where you get like a South Carolina State and a Southern on like the first weekend of the season and put them there, and not that many people show up, and then you get away with it. This is a big deal.
Can't do Jacksonville because Jacksonville's getting renoed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is hectic. It's very hectic to get on and off campus.
Yeah, like I said, the best thing to do is you either have the game in Tampa, which I don't think happens, or the easiest solution, you either have the Jaguars on the road that weekend, or you have the Jaguars play Monday night.
Yes. I would agree. But yeah, no, it is going to be a problem. That's why I'm pro. I'm pro bring it
during the spring, so you don't have to worry about them either.
I'm pro bring it to Tampa personally, because again, 1 year ain't gonna kill nobody. You could have the Battle of the Bands at Amalie. Just make sure that the Lightning are not in town. Play the game on Saturday. Exactly. See, so like and then you have the game over at Raymond James. A lot more space. Exactly. For 1 year, ain't gonna kill nobody. And there's so much things you can do around Tampa. And then plus it's like, look, if the Bucks are at home that Sunday, you can stick around and go see a Bucks game, something like that. I just, I'd rather not go to the bounce house. But the UCF Board of Trustees is voting on this to see if they're going to make it official or not. So we'll see what happens. But at the same time, too, let me go ahead and give take it back to Tampa. I believe some people are a little tired of the Orlando atmosphere. Yeah, I mean, I think some are too. I would agree. Plus, personally, I think it would make a good Florida Classic experience for Ace and Mr. Sasser to go finally. I was going to say, you wouldn't really have to do anything crazy. You wouldn't have to help pitch in for a hotel.
No.
You just wake up in your own bed and just drive on down to Ray J. Yeah, see, I wasn't allowed to see it play.
Hey, don't forget they're gonna have a hockey game in Raymond James too. So don't forget you can do everything.
Super Bowls birthed a baseball and hockey franchise. 2 malls. Well, we got 3 malls now.
Yeah, International. West Shore is dead. University's dead. So basically, Citrus Park and International.
Citrus Park and yeah, it is. Well, Brandon Mall.
Oh, Brandon Mall too. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
new stadium, bring it here to Tampa, fill it up.
We got all this straight. We got it. It's fine.
Yeah, like I said, y'all like to go out and party too late at night. Don't y'all go down to Ybor?
Or don't go down to Dale Mabry, south of Kennedy. No, north of Kennedy, right? Wait a second. South of Columbus, north of Kennedy.
Hey, yeah, she might have some connections. I mean, and Jane Castor, somebody that would be willing to work with both schools if possible, if they did come to the negotiating table and saying like, hey, this stadium over in Orlando is being renovated for a year. We want to kind of bring this game here for 1 year, and then we'll just be on our way and go right on back to Orlando. So, and I'm sure it used to be. I'm sure, the old sombrero probably used to be jumping.
All they got to do is schedule a USF for a road game that weekend.
Yeah. Plus, and I think that's what they will do, because I think USF was at home this past season that weekend. So I think next year they would be on the road. Would be ironic too if Willie Simmons gets that USF job and then all of a sudden the Classic ends up getting played in Tampa.
I was avoiding that conversation till tomorrow, but if you want to bring that one up, we'll do that too. But I don't know how long we're doing this show. It's already been 30 minutes. So I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, we could save that till tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the good stuff we gotta talk about.
All right, so one last thing before we wrap up and get up out of here, because we were just going to make this a simple, 30-minute video and stuff just to wrap up the football season. So these are my Saturday takeaways. Ace, if you want to pitch in, you are more than welcome to give your takeaways as well.
Well, we will try not to avoid it, but E-Boy's been popping off for all the wrong reasons recently.
Yeah, honestly,
in tragic
yeah,
ways more than good ways. So yeah,
yeah, they're
let's just say I would not want to be down there at night right now.
yeah.
Yeah, this one.
So my first takeaway was, absolutely ugly loss. Obviously, second one was worst game of the season from RJ. Third one was, we suck at tackling. Poor
They've
defensive
been sucking
scheme.
at tackling for 2 of the years. Two or both years he's been there. Let it be known.
Defensive-minded coach as well. Who calls the defense?
That's what I meant when I was thinking about it. I thought he was DC, but I knew he was on defensive side of the ball. I just couldn't remember which one. We suck at tackling. It's just nice and simple.
Yeah, number 4 is clean house. Like I've seen it. Like me personally, clean house, man. Come on, like don't do this for another season. Don't.
All 5 are right. You ain't got to say much about it. All 5 are very accurate, very right on the dot.
Yeah.
And I agree with every single one of these. And I've been saying every single one of these for the last how many weeks now? What, 20 weeks, give or take.
Last 2 seasons, tackle better. 2026 is the final year of the current deal. I think this is for. Okay, yeah, this is for Florida Classic. Time to put the game up for bid anyway, or simply rotate it between 4 cities annually and decrease the reliance on people having to travel. Not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I mean, I do think that with the renovations going on in Camping World, you have a situation where now I think Orlando now enters the chat for both the World Cup and the Super Bowl.
Now, Camping World.
Have you seen the blueprint for those renovations?
I don't know, but my only thing is if Raymond James can't get a World Cup game with natural grass already down, I don't see how they would give it to Camping World.
Oh, I'd say go look at it. Jesus Christ! I mean, but hey, look, but Southern beat their rival. Southern beat their rival though, so hey, if going through a whole season of pain means you win the last one, I mean, who knows? But I would not.
To Bethune, I think they lost to Bethune last year too, right?
No, they beat them last year.
Okay, no, it's just this year. Okay, no, but losing to Bethune this year, like the state of Bethune has been since like Ed Reed and that whole disaster of like what was going on campus and all that. You had no business losing to Bethune.
Didn't all their wide receivers got in the portal too? The entire wide receiver room got in the portal after that game. Like it's been announced like over the last couple of days. I'm like, geez, dude, that's crazy.
Wild. That's wild.
That's the nature of where college football is now too. So
we'll talk about that stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. Losing to Valley for the second time in a row is fireable. It absolutely is. You are 100%.
That was the one I thought. Oh, that's the one I was thinking about. That was back to back. My fault, y'all. My brain's shit right now. Anyways, yeah.
So let me see if I still have it. Do I have it here?
The agenda was never wrong. The timing might have been off on the agenda, but the agenda was never wrong.
So
right now.
Let me ask you this now. What needs to change for 2020 besides the head coaching position, obviously?
Oh, what needs to change? Mentality. From the top down, mentality got to change.
And you know what?
Like you want to say like the head coaching is we can't say head coaching. Well, who makes the decisions on who's being hired for the head coaching job? Who makes the decisions on how to run the program above the head coach, and whether that's compliance and eligibility and all that stuff. All that stuff plays a role into what you need. So yeah, mentality is what I got.
We need to bring number 5 and number 6. Wait, I think she's talking about this. Oh yeah, wait. Oh no. She's not.
There's no number 6. I don't know. I saw that. I didn't know what the 6 was.
Wait, they got some good film. Yeah. Look at the games we won. We barely won. It's true. Naming rights and corporate sponsorship. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, I love the fact that you said all those things about everything. So with that, and I played this Saturday. I'm gonna play this again.
Yeah, it's the approach we take. We're gonna dominate and try to win the fourth quarter. It's what we do in practice. It's what we do in the off season. It's what we build our core culture around is being a more physical team. And you have to recruit physical players, and they have to buy into that process. I don't know that a lot of these kids nowadays, they want to check. They don't want physicality. And if you have the check and no physicality, you end up with nothing. So we're not just getting checks at our place. We're hitting people.
Hey, I can guarantee you that boy Coolsey ain't saying all that.
Oh heck no, he ain't saying all that. Okay, he's talking about the players number 5 and 6. Yeah, because they both did hop in the portal. Okay, but yeah, no, Colsey ain't saying stuff like that. The things that Kirby Smart be saying about controlled aggression, like why don't be scared to to lose players because guys are gonna get hurt. It's football. That's the nature of the beast, which is another part of what I don't get about sitting out in these damn bowl games. Like you're going to get hurt. This is a barbaric sport. This in UFC and mixed martial arts and boxing are the only sports where you can legally impose your will on another man for 60 minutes or however long the fight lasts and not go to jail for it. You're going to get hurt. You're going to lose players. You're going to lose players in practice. So I don't get this whole, being soft thing. And I think that is one thing when I say what needs to change for 2026. More physicality, more nastiness. I've said it on here plenty of times. This team is, especially in the trenches, too sexy.
They need dogs back. You know what I mean? They need the dogs back. You remember like on Dark Cloud, you had the dogs running on that show, on that defense?
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
They don't recruit Tampa.
I know.
Because of Ray Matthews.
Since the next future head coach going to Tampa, ironically enough, they kind of did, but now they don't. So there's like certain things being at play here.
I hope old boy that went to your high school doesn't transfer out. I hope he sticks around. He's still a freshman. No more transfers staying.
I wouldn't say that, some of them always need to change the scenery and like a new opportunity to show what they can do, but they got to earn it. They don't just are given it. You know what I mean?
Just like Kirby Smart said, we are playing. We're not just going to play and get a check. You got to earn it. They're looking at actual movie film. Beetlejuice, Steel Magnolias, and Sinners. Oh my God.
That's great. All right. I think that's a good way to wrap this up.
Hey, they're not lying, man. They are not lying. Oh, whoops. Wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they ain't lying, dude. They ain't lying. But yeah, I mean, that's my own takeaway. Again, get more physical. Don't just hand out checks. But again, as you know, folks, continue to donate to Fang Exchange. Continue to help, grow that collective. Help it out. Ace, I'm going to send you their Cash App as well.
All right.
Again, I'm still holding on to faith that by some point after even the SWAC championship or after this weekend, we may see something happen.
I'd make a joke on this related to Abdul Carter last night, but y'all might take offense to what I was. So you know why he got quote unquote why he got benched last night, right? For when he was watching film on in the team meeting.
Don't
check it. That's the type of film you watch. I'm sorry, I had to say that. Y'all can check it.
No, and yes, he always says he needs to go back and watch the film, and it's always
the film he was watching is.
Ace, don't you say it? Don't you save that for tomorrow? Save that for tomorrow.
I can't say it on this. I say tomorrow. Tomorrow that could be more outspoken.
If it was mid-season, Ace, I'd say if this was after the NC Central game or something, I'd say Ace, go ahead and cut it loose tonight. But wait till tomorrow. Wait, hold on.
I know my audience. I know the audience. I can't say it.
It'll be soon because you got to get someone in to keep half the team from hopping in the portal. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Because like again, nobody's gonna want to play for this man. Not to mention,
Okay,
Ace
but now
Ace Cop.
to be fair though, do you want to keep half the team?
No, I ain't gonna cap. There are some
There's
good
some good
players.
guys on the team. Don't get me wrong, but some of them they kind of gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, and again, and I think that's yes,
Hey,
this
that's
is
true
also
too.
true too. Like
They're
again,
not getting percent
I'll
for
tell
him.
you something else I heard on Instagram. One of the players wants a new coach whose name has been thrown around a lot. He said he'll stay if that man is hired.
That is true.
And lots are graduating. But don't worry, I'll fill you in, my friend. Who's left the team so far? Andrew Ritter left the team. Antonio Kaman left the team. Who else? Daniel Porto hopped in the portal. Let's see. I'm trying to think who else is there.
He went to the draft.
Amari Lee hopped in the portal. Thad Franklin is entering he declared for the draft. Trying to think. Oh, also your long snapper who made probably the biggest hit of the entire season. He entered the portal.
Excuse me, your long snapper made the biggest hit of the year. That says something about your defense. Not in a good way.
So yeah, he hopped in the portal as well. I'm trying to think who else was there. Those are the only ones I know of right now that have entered the portal. So that's Amari Lee, Daniel Porto, Thad Franklin basically declaring for the draft. Did I say Daniel Porto?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I gotta worry about you, buddy.
Yeah, I know you do sometimes.
That's his bedtime.
10:30 at night. I've been going and running since literally probably 6 a.m. No nap or anything. But there is talent in the team. Yeah, this is and Ace is also true. The coaches are playing favorites.
There's a lot of politics involved, like at a certain Q position. We won't speak of that. But
those are the ones who hit so far. Yes, and those names are the ones who have hit so far. I feel like there will be more to come.
Oh yeah, especially if by Friday there's nothing.
Because
sometimes they say no news is good news, and in this situation, I think no news is bad news.
Oh yes, this is one of those things where it's like they release the smoke when they haven't found a new pope yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Ditson and McKenzie? Ditson's still on the team. He played a little bit in that game Saturday. McKenzie, I think, played a little bit. I've seen him dress a couple times. But again, yeah, both should have been out there. In key situations, both should have been out there. So, again, it's favoritism. Part of it is favoritism.
It's favoritism, but there's also politics involved. It's like I think politics is the more politically correct term in this situation.
And there should never be politics at the college level. I hate it in high school because it does happen.
Politics involved at any sport level because you're just hurting the team at that point. But that's my opinion.
I agree. I absolutely agree. So yeah, but with that, folks, we're gonna wrap up and get up out of here. We do appreciate y'all. I think he jogged on a play. He jogged on a play at Alabama A&M. But yeah, folks, we appreciate y'all joining us this evening. This is where we wrap up. We don't really have a Rattler of the week because both basketball teams lost, and then
shout out to women's volleyball team then.
Yeah, volleyball. I mean, yeah, they won the SWAC, but they haven't played in the past week. So, I mean, maybe we'll have a Rattler of the week when we come back from break in 2026 or whenever Bishop's ready to re-ramp this thing back up. But in the meantime, again, we appreciate you guys. This podcast was very successful coming out the gate and everything too. So hopefully one of these days we can actually get Bishop and Ace on here together so they can formally meet each other.
That's true, actually.
You've never met him. Yeah.
I've been so busy. I have I'm on what? So I'll tell you what slide I'm on right now. I did 7 slides out of 40. On the stupid topic. We are.
Yes, then we need to wrap up and get to work.
Yeah, and I'm half dead here. You didn't hear me. I can barely breathe right now. It's been a struggle. I didn't sleep last night. Shit. I was yakking whole night, bro. We in the trenches right now. last 2 weeks, 2 more weeks of this grind. I can't wait till Christmas break, bro. I'm half dead.
Yeah, so the volleyball match is actually going to be December 5th. It'll be December
Friday.
5th at 8 p.m. in Austin, Texas. I'm sure if you can't find it on TV, it'll be aired somewhere on the ESPN app. So definitely tune in and watch.
There's another app, that probably have it. It starts with an S.
Honestly,
sometimes they have it. You gotta just double check it. Check the places.
I thought
can't say it
streaming's
on
got.
air. You can't get it nuked, but just check the app or check the website. Good old seeing it on the east side kind of thing. They sometimes have volleyball games, so just check it out. Make sure.
I thought that site got shut down.
No, it's back. They've been carrying me
hey.
through the NBA season and whatnot. They have it sometimes. Some good old amphetamine sometimes have it too. Them streams have it. You gotta check all of them. Y'all, for those who can't afford it and operate on a budget like me, yeah, they come in clutch.
Okay. Nice. But yeah, folks, with that being said, again, be sure to tune into the Running Gun podcast with me, Ace, and Mr. Sasser tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And then as well, too, we will have Ace, let them know what we got going on Saturday night after the ACC championship.
The breakdown of the different scenarios. The best podcast of the week.
So
wait,
okay.
Are the championships this weekend or next weekend? I have no idea. I'm right.
This weekend.
It is this week. So Saturday night we're doing this. I might need to get some booze. We don't mention the first time we did this episode, that type of episode. We don't mention the people we did it with. So I can't tell y'all to check that episode out. I don't want to bring attention to it.
Check out last year's.
Check out last year's, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
We won't be doing it 2 a.m., but we'll be doing it as soon as the last game finishes of championship weekend.
Yes.
With that, we will be breaking down on Canva we have a bracket and we have our scenarios that we operate on, and it's a full shebang kind of thing. We have our fun. We have our scenario A, B, C, D, and all scenario D is Doomsday 1. I love scenario D. I love chaos.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I mean, of course, y'all be sure to tune into that as well if you want to stay up late until like literally the midnight hour with us.
Now we'd be doing this like 1 a.m., 12 to 1 a.m. Something like that.
And plus, it's a Saturday night. You have nothing better to do, but you might as well just come hang out with us,
If you don't got a life, just hang out with us. We don't got a life sometimes.
Maybe give your scenarios for that.
Yeah, y'all can hop in the comments. Comments are always open for this kind of stuff. You know us.
Of course.
We interact with all y'all. We pull up all of them, as long as they're very appropriate and not, bots. We had that one time, but I'm going to talk about that off air. I can't talk about that. I'll just start rambling. With that being said, thank you so much for my first debut episode of the Rattler Roundup.
Yes.
My brainchild. I've been nagging this man for like months. Probably actually like last 2 years I've been telling this man to do this shit. And
all the more reason for you and Bishop to meet each other. But yeah, folks, with that being said, take care, stay safe, stay blessed. We will see you tomorrow night